can quickly and accurately prune your trees and shrubs for optimal health. Call Nitro Green now to schedule while appointments are still available. 443-5088.
Knowledge is in our nature at Nitro Green.
The Barnes family and the Three Brothers crew would like to wish you and yours a warm and happy holiday season. Everyone at Three Brothers Plumbing is very grateful to you for entrusting them to help you in your time of need. They've made some good friends along the way. They're customers. You are truly just like family. They look forward to serving you in the new year. Thank you, and happy holidays from Three Brothers Plumbing and Heating.
Professionals who care, Three Brothers is there.
Sports 94.9 is proud to present
Burnham another three. That's two for Match, and it's 8-2 Saints.
Carroll College Fighting Saints basketball.
Kick out, College Eye. Three fake, College Eye.
Saints game day driven by Placer Motors starts now.
Now Warp corner three is good.
Carroll College basketball. Back-to-back Frontier Conference champions.
Penetrate to the free throw line. Find Wyman back door for the dunk.
On your home for the Saints, Sports 94.9 and Sports949.com.
And Wyman along for the dunk. That might be the dagger.
From the Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth with the Saints pregame show, here's Jason Walker.
Burnham falls down, kept the dribble. Santos with the shot clock. It's play! Alejandro! Welcome back to the PE Center, and welcome back to the Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth. I'm Jason Walker. The Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte will join me in a moment as the Saints men ranked third in the country will take, and coming off their first loss, take on the University of Alberta-Augstana here at the PE Center. The Saints fell the other night on Friday night at Calgary, 85-78, in a game that the Saints struggled, much like they did the night before in an exhibition loss to Calgary, but the Saints shot 44% in that game. They did hit 41% from three-point line, but struggled elsewhere. With they had 12 turnovers and just 5 assists, and were out-rebounded 37-30. Dane Warp had 24 points, 5 rebounds in the loss on Friday. Match Burnham 25 points in the loss. And they were, well, and Matt Wyman had 12, but the only 3 in double figures for the Saints, who were outscored 85-78. And again, we're mentioned out-rebounded by 7 in that game, and only 5 assists. So they struggled to share the ball on their 26 made buckets on Friday night. The first loss of the season, and counting the exhibition, they've now lost 2 in a row. But the Saints at 11-1 on the season, and ranked third in the country. And that 3 ranking is just a little bit high, I think, at this point in time, because Carroll at 11-0 really hadn't beaten anybody of quality and jumped from 22nd to number 3 as the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte joins me. And Coach, the Saints coming off a loss on Friday night, they get a chance to rebound against a team that has struggled in 2 games in 2 nights down in Montana.
Right, I would. This could be just what the doctor ordered for Coach Paulson. After a rough trip up to north of the border, and so this is a team that Carroll should be able to handle and get some of the kids in some minutes that haven't had a lot of minutes.
Well, there's not a whole lot of guys to play because they're still facing some injury problems. They still only played 8 guys the other night with Ostafjord, Chase Burnham, and A2 Villa. So it'll be interesting to see. Ife College IA stressed out, but still not participating in warmups, so he'll probably be out again tonight. And they'd like to get him back for that stretch run in the Frontier when the Frontier really gets going again at the end of the month. But yeah, coming off that tough loss, the 3 guys that they had scoring did, but there wasn't a whole lot after that. And now it's a chance to rebound and regroup against a team that has lost twice. They lost to Providence 114-89 on Friday night, and then last night lost at Tech 117-48. So it'll be interesting to see what type of team Augustana throws out there. This should be a fun game, though, and I'm looking forward to calling this one. Like Coach said, expect expect the Saints to be able to win this game, probably going away when you base off other scores. But again, the Saints don't have the luxury that the Carroll women had, and they're not going to be able to play a lot of guys tonight. And we'll get Coach's thoughts on that and more when we come back with your starting lineups and tip-off, the Saints and the Vikings. And it's coming up next. This is Carroll College Basketball on Sports 94.9.
Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom. Make your holiday furniture selection from our large assortment of top quality name brand home furnishings. At Furniture Showroom, you'll find fantastic holiday prices on sofas, recliners, sectionals, reclining sofas, rockers, leather, TV consoles, occasional tables, extremely affordable therapeutic beds, and more. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom, 2200 North Last Chance Golf in Helena.
And the Pirates pass the ball in and bring it up court, crossing the property line on the far side.
What are you talking about, Buck? It's the half-court line, and who are the buyers?
Oh, yeah. Been looking for a new home with the home team, Capital City Realty. And the no-look pass goes out of bounds, so the home team will be bringing it back in on the near side.
Hey, Buck, we're doing play-by-play here. How does Capital City Realty play into this?
That's a slam dunk tie.
When service matters, call on the home team.
Capital City Realty and Property Management.
Hello, it is I, thine king. Today I speaketh on behalf of Bud Light and the most sacred of traditions, the tailgate. In my days as a collegiate liege, I hosted the very first tailgate in yon woods. We didn't have coolers or sports. We were basically just in the woods. But we had Bud Light, so a tailgate it was. Anyway, I invite you to continue my legacy and enjoy Bud Light courtesy of me at your tailgate. Also courtesy of me. Dilly dilly.
Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, AB, St. Louis, Missouri.
It's that time of year again, folks. Time to slow down and enjoy friends and family. Reflect back on the year and look forward to the opportunities ahead. Hi, this is Sam Waters of First Community Bank. I just wanted to thank you all for the trust and confidence you've put in us in all these years. We're all so fortunate to live in a place of such natural beauty and in close-knit communities. And we look forward to a new year filled with peace and prosperity. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at First Community Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Jan at Toyotathon. How can I help?
Hi, Jan. Is Toyotathon still on?
Yes, it is. We still have incredible deals like low APR financing and lease offers on our amazing Toyota vehicles.
But you better hurry. It all ends January 2nd.
Mom?
Hi, honey, yeah.
How did you get on this line?
Well, this is a time for family, so your father and I decided to come and help you out. James, honey, say hello.
Hello, Jenny.
Mom and Dad, I'm kind of busy with a customer right now.
Hi, Jan's mom and dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And what Jan was going to say is this is the perfect time to save on the sporty Camry, adventurous RAV4, bold Tacoma, versatile Highlander, and more.
Wow, that sounds great.
Huh, that was actually spot on. Thanks, Mom.
Well, your father's here, too.
Toyota, let's go places. Not all customers will qualify, see your participating dealer for details.
Right now, you can get incredible Toyotathon savings on your favorite Toyota models. Shop online at buyattoyota.com or see Toyota of Helena today. Toyota, let's go places.
The chances of a driver hitting a deer in Montana have gone up to 1 in 57. If you hit an animal, bring your damaged vehicle to Capital Collision Center. You'll receive a voucher for a free turkey when your repair is complete. The accident wasn't your choice, but Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Helena's only Ford F-150 aluminum, Honda, Nissan, Acura, GM, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Kia, and Hyundai certified repair shop. Capital Collision Center on Euclid. Free turkey offer is good now through December.
Looking for a truly great place for your group to have a small, intimate Christmas party, and every place you call is booked up? The Overland Express has your solution. The Overland Express can handle small Christmas parties with a superb menu. So give them a call, 449-2635. And always remember, gift certificates for dinners make wonderful Christmas presents, and you don't have to wrap them up. So if you're looking for a party spot or special gift certificate as presents, it's the Overland Express, 449-2635.
As temperatures go down, the bugs come in. With nighttime temperatures dropping, crawling and flying insects are looking for warm places to hide. Take advantage of the fall spider spraying from Nitro Green. They'll do your exterior perimeter as well as an inside spray for spiders and other insects. Call for details today and schedule early to keep those bugs out. Call Nitro Green 443-5088.
Knowledge is in our nature at Nitro Green.
KIMO HD3 Townsend, K235BW Helena. Your home for the Saints. This is Sports 94.9. You're listening to Saints basketball. Saints tip-off is next. This is Sports 94.9. Your home for the Saints.
Jason Walker back at the PE Center as number 3 Carroll takes on the University of Alberta-Augstana. Saints coming off a loss at Calgary on Friday night. Alongside the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte. And it will be very interesting because there's 2 number 7s on the roster. And they're both about 6 foot and 6'1". It's not like we can really decide who's who. That'll be fun to keep an eye on. University of Alberta-Augustana will start Mason Hunter, a 6'2" guard in his second season out of Androsen, Alberta. Michael Staswick, a 6'4" guard out of Cold Lake, Alberta in his 4th year. Austin Brulat, a 5'9" 4th-year player from Leduc, Alberta. Elijah Schmuland, a 6'4" forward in his second season out of Spruce Gross, Alberta. And Kellen Morris, a 6'3" forward in his 3rd season from Beaumont, Alberta, for head coach Dave Drabiak. For Carroll College, it'll be Dane Warp, the 6'4" junior from Havre. Match Burnham, a 6'8" senior from Spangle, Washington. Brad King, 6'8" sophomore from Dramana, Australia. Shamrock Campbell, 6'1" freshman from Spokane. And Matt Wyman, 6'7" senior from Great Falls, for head coach Kurt Paulson in his 1st year, assisted by Jack Meisel and Hassani Simmons. And Coach Turcotte, a good game is forthcoming.
Well, I just looking at the University of Alberta-Augustana, they are not very big. The only kid they have over 6'5" is a freshman, Tyler, I can't read that, it's dark in here.
Wingnick.
Yeah, Wingett, who's a freshman from Rimbey, Alberta. So there's a definite size differential here to start the game.
Well, and one thing to keep an eye on, too, like we did in the women's game, is stamina, because they're playing their 3rd night in as many games.
Yeah.
Their 3rd game in as many nights, and they're going to play again tomorrow at Northern. But, you know, they've been blown off the floor at Providence and at Tech. Obviously a very good Providence team that we've seen, and we have not seen Tech yet in person. But the Saints are the home whites.
I think Tech's a little better.
I think they are, too.
You know, I don't
well,
know
I watched them in that Classic
that
they had here Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah. I don't know how much better, but they're definitely better.
The ball is tipped, and it's won by Wyman. Saints going right to left. White jerseys, purple numbers and letters, gold trim. Augustana Vikings in black road uniforms, red numbers, white letters, and right away it's Match Burnham. And it's 2-0 Carroll. And that's what the Saints have been doing the last couple of games. Carroll's coach is getting Burnham immediately on the inside. And a 3 on the way is off the mark by Staswick. And the rebound for the Saints, who lead 2-0. Burnham, 3 balls on the way, and it's good. Match with 5 straight. It's a pretty good start.
Well, you know, a lot of times a guy like him, he's such a streak player. If you could get him a layup to start.
And Shamrock Campbell with the steal. Burnham up ahead to Wyman. Dumps it off Burnham. Posting up. Now he'll spin. He'll put it up, miss it. And the rebound. Schmuland. And up the floor come the Vikings. And a long 3 in transition.
Boy, they fire, don't they?
Austin Brulette.
Yeah.
And it's 5-3 Saints. Minute gone by here. First half. And Warp up on top.
Matt Wyman
with the bucket.
Little curl there over right through the middle out of their offense.
And a little loose handle over there by Hunter, picked up on the wing. Now up on top, Brulette, and an offensive foul. And that'll go on Brulette. That'll be his first team foul. 18:27 to go in the half. Saints up 7-3. On the season, the Vikings have launched up 260 threes. They've made 107 coming into this game.
That's a lot of threes. They.
Well, and one thing we've noticed from Carroll this year too is they're not afraid to shoot up the threes anymore.
No, that's the Coach Paulson influence.
They fired up 248 in 12 games. The dump off from Warp to King, who's fouled, and King will shoot 2 free throws.
You know, we were talking about Dane Warp last week when we got to see him play, and his ability to shoot that floater. And I was reading an article in Sports Illustrated that's the toughest shot in basketball. Even in the NBA, there are few people that can actually consistently make that shot. And he just has that ability. He makes it look easy. It isn't.
King, free throw, good. On the season, the big Australian.
Be interesting to see how many Dane takes tonight.
92% on the year. Second one up, and also good. So King hits them both, and it's 9-3 Carroll. 2 minutes gone by here in the first half. 3 on the way is good. Mason Hunter from the left wing. So it's 9-6. Warp now up on top, looking to the near side, gets it on the block. Burnham, left block, and they're going to get it for a travel underneath. Vikings trail 9-6, 17:45 to play first half here in Helena. Nice move in the paint and shot over Burnham, no good by Morris. And King with the rebound. Now Warp quickly up the near sideline. Leaves it off for King. And now Burnham, near wing 3. Good! Matches 2 for 2 from downtown. And it's 12-6. And he now has 8. And it's a 12-6 lead with 17:10 to play here in the first half. Nice push off, not called by Hunter. He'll fire it, step back, no good. Rebounded by Burnham. Outlet to Warp, quickly up ahead, Wyman. Wyman's got a 2-on-2. He takes it himself. He puts it up, no good, but he will shoot 2 free throws.
And you like to see him read that he understands there's no way that guy can not foul me here with the angle I have. And just go make the contact happen.
Foul on Schmuland, his first. Third team foul on the Vikings, 3 minutes in. And Wyman at the line. First one is up, and off the back iron, no good. Saints only missed 1 free throw in the loss to Calgary on Friday night, 85-78, and Wyman missed them both, but a lane violation, so he'll get a second.
That isn't like him.
Oh, Matt on the season, 86%.
Yeah, and I bet that's the first time in a while he's missed 2 in a row.
So the second, and he missed it again. Burnham had the rebound and then left.
We used to call that a hat trick.
And not the one you want.
Not a good hat trick.
No. So he missed them both. Burnham's knocked it out of bounds, so it'll be Viking basketball, 12-6. The drive and the layup, a good take by Michael Stasuk. And it's 12-8 Saints. Over to the right wing, it's Wyman, now Warp. Warp's getting to the free throw line, draws a foul. That'll be the 4th foul as the foul goes on Mason Hunter, his first. And Wyman will trigger the inbound. Baseline to the left underneath his own basket. Gets it in far side, King, and now Campbell. That's Campbell's first touch in a while. As Wyman gets open in the lane, and that was just way too easy.
That's exactly how you draw up that out-of-bounds play, but it's not supposed to work quite that well.
14-8, 16-15 to go in the half. Stasuk has it up on top. Well, it looked like he was going to fire a deep 3. He's got great hair. Saves it from going out of bounds, and Burnham does not, and it'll stay with the Vikings with 12 on the shot clock. So how much of a difference is it, you go from that 24-second shot clock to a longer shot clock in the American game? you have to play defense a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think it's a bigger adjustment for us when we go up there than it is for them, because they're just going to play their game anyway. But when we go up there, that doesn't give you time to do much. One or two things, and then you got to get a shot off.
Foul on Wyman on the drive.
I think our men had some adjustment problems, and the 3-point line's a little bit further out. And the game is more physical. The key used to be different. It's more of a hexagon than a rectangle.
Wyman's foul, his first. 4 minutes gone by. First half, Saints lead 14-8. Shot in the lane, too strong by Nicholas Harder, 6'5" forward from Claresholm, Alberta. And Wyman into the front court for the Saints. Leaves it up on top, Campbell. Over the right side, Warp. Saints lead 14-8. Warp, now Wyman. Burnham posting up. Warp flashes through. Burnham takes it baseline. Draws the foul.
Boy, he's gotten so much better down there at the low post. He was, there wasn't an opportunity for him to get down there because Ryan Imhoff was always there. And this year, he's getting a better low post game all the time.
The inbound to King. Campbell.
There's
Wyman.
that out of bounds play again.
Burnham 3 off the mark. Rebound by Staswick. And up ahead now, it's Hunter. Hunter on the near wing. Saints up 14-8, 15-15 to go in the half. Nice dump off. Ooh. And then the missed layup by Staswick. And King with the rebound. But Elijah Schmulin with a great drive and dump off. And then Wyman the other way. He hangs and hits.
And that's the floater we were talking about. Although Wyman shot it.
And it's 16-8 Saints.
God, that's a hard shot. You're moving so hard through the air. And to get the touch on it.
Just the touch just blows my mind out. Both of those guys. Saints lead 16-8, 14:45 to go in the half. Quick three, and no good, but the tip in by Staswick.
Stasuk or Status?
As Warp drives, tried to dish it off to King. And King, stopped by Schmulin, puts it up, no good. Wyman tip, no good. Second tip, no good. And Brulat comes down with it. Nice pass to Harder for a chance for a three-point play. Good transition offense there by the Vikings.
The Vikings, the last couple of times down the floor, they look like they look pretty polished. And a couple of real nice plays. Sharing the basketball. And they like the transition game. The 24-second clock. That's what it's all about up there.
Jovan Slavančanin in for the Saints. The 6'5" freshman from Serbia.
And they were not able to take him. For some reason, they had a goof up with the passport, and he was not able to play up in Canada.
Well, that's crazy.
And they really missed him. I mean, he's really been coming.
He needed his passport to get over to the United States.
Yeah, they wouldn't accept it.
Crazy.
And they had to take him home.
16-13 after the three-point play. So the Saints lead has been cut, and Burnham has it. Baseline, right side, drives, and stepped out of bounds. So the Saints with a turnover, their third, and a chance for the Vikings to tie it up with a three with 14:01 to go. So 6 minutes in, it's 16-13 Carroll. Saints at 60% from the field. Augustana 45%. Josh Lawal has it, second-year player, and it's stolen away. And up ahead, it's Warp up the far sideline, to the wing, to the free throw line, comes near side Burnham. Corner pass, Campbell, drives baseline. Wyman, Slavančanin for three, and it's good!
Well, it didn't take him long to get involved.
13:30 to play in the half, 19-13 Saints. Hunter, top of the key. Gets around Warp, dishes it off to Harder, and then stolen away by Burnham. Up ahead, Slavančanin. He's got a 2-on-2. He'll dump it off to Wyman. Good defense there by Stasuk. And now back the other way, Schmulin. Free throw line, wraps it out. Stasuk for three, off the back iron. Burnham with the rebound. 13 minutes to go. 19-13. Saints here first half. Campbell has it for the Saints. Moving right to left. He'll hand it off to Warp up on top. Dribbles down to the right wing. Dribbles down to the baseline. Reverses. Missed it in the paint.
That would have been a pretty shot.
Harder with the rebound.
Yep.
Lawal now, near wing. Hunter, a deep three is off the mark. Tip at the rebound comes away to Wyman. He wraps it around his head to Campbell. Now Burnham, wing three, bang! Match Burnham with his third triple. It's 22-13. Got a great story about one of the Burnhams that's not match or chase, and I'll tell you when we get a chance. As a three on the way at the other end is good from Hunter. And it's 22-16. 12:05 to play here in the half. Burnham with 11 to lead the way for the Saints. Slovanchinin dumps it to Wyman. Comes out near corner, triple from Match. 4.5! Match is lit up tonight.
I think they need to find him. I mean, they're leaving him wide open.
He now has 14.
Yeah.
And it's 25-16 as Lawal looking to drive far baseline. Gets it to the elbow to Harder, and that might have been partially blocked by Burnham. And back the other way come the Saints. And it's Warp, top of the key. Over to the right side, Slovanchinin. Slovanchinin, penetration, Campbell. Now Burnham, another three. This one's short. The rebound comes out to Harder at the top of the key. And Harder will get it into the front court. A great pass, and Staswick misses. And then Warp with the rebound. Now back Burnham. Finds Wyman in the lane. Missed it, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot two. Foul's going to go on Staswick. We have a timeout on the floor.
I was going to say, I like Staswick. He's a nice player. 6'4" guard, environmental science. Cold Lake, Alberta. Ooh, it sounds cold.
It does. Everything in Alberta sounds cold. We have a timeout on the floor. 11 minutes to play. First half and hell on the Bud Light scoreboard. Saints 25, the Vikings 16. Back in a minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
No matter the weather, it's driving weather if you're driving on new Goodyear tires from Eagle Tire. Plus, right now, you get up to a $100 MasterCard prepaid card after submission when you purchase 4 select Goodyear tires. Ask Eagle Tire how you can get double the rebate when you use a Goodyear credit card. That's up to $200 in savings from Goodyear at Eagle Tire right now. Serving customers' needs yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Eagle Tire, across from Eagle Loop Express on North Montana Avenue, Helena.
Presenting the all-new 3-row 2019 Subaru Ascent from Placer Motors. It's the biggest SUV they've ever made, with room for up to 8. Choice of second-row captain's chairs or bench seating, plus standard symmetrical all-wheel drive with up to 27 miles per gallon. The 2019 Subaru Ascent. Love is now bigger than ever. EPA estimated highway fuel economy for 2019 Subaru Ascent and Ascent Premium models with standard equipment. Actual mileage may vary. Test drive the 2019 Subaru Ascent today at Placer Motors.
11 minutes to play first half. Matt Wyman at the line shooting 2 free throws. Carroll leading 25-16. And the first one is up and good. And during that timeout, they honored Hannah Dean at midcourt with her 1,000-point ball. She has 1,015 for the career. But
amazing the crowd response when Hannah walked out there. How popular she is, because she plays with such great enthusiasm. She plays at both ends of the court. She's just inspirational. One of the all-time greats that's ever put on one of the uniforms for Carroll, in my opinion.
Wyman hits both free throws, 27-16. Well, and you think about it, she played for a couple years behind Cassie Hashley.
Yep.
And, got the chance to shine last year as a junior, and it continues as in her senior year.
She's just gotten better every year, and it's amazing.
And Lawal fouled by Campbell. 27-16. Saints have the lead. Campbell's first, third team foul. And that's what you want out of Hannah Dean, is a player that's going to get better every year, and she did.
She really worked this summer on her game. She and Coach Rochelle Sayers every day were in the gym, and Rochelle would rebound and work with her, and you could just see her game has improved.
Take by Jake Frosted and then thrown away. Warp back the other way for the Saints. Gets it to Slavancinin. Across the way to Thomas Ostafiord, who missed it. Gets the offensive rebound. Out Campbell. 3 ball is good!
Shooter's touch. It rattled and rolled and dropped in.
And Schmuland leaves it up on top for Frosted. Now back to Schmuland, and the shot put up by Harder, no good, but he's fouled and he'll shoot 2.
Good ball movement by Augustana there. Good. I mean, it's funny, you know, these Canadian teams, sometimes they come down and turn it over and you think, well, that just wasn't necessary. And then they'll come down and move the ball and pass the ball like that. And you say, boy, they're hot and cold.
And Harder hits the first one, 30-17.
I think it's just the style that they play. They don't worry about turnovers the way we do.
Yeah,
with the 24-second clock.
You're going to have some.
Yeah.
Harder hits them both, 30-18. 10-10 to go here in the half. Slavancinin on the near way. Up on top now, Shamrock Campbell over to Warp. Warp's going to penetrate. Warp's going to hang. Warp's going to hit, and Warp's got a chance for a three-point play. Right at the midway point here of the first half. The foul on Josh Lawal, his first. 7th foul already, so the Saints shooting free throws the rest of the way, and Warp missed the free throw. That's the third missed free throw by the Saints.
And usually that's a sign of tired legs or a little bit flat, a little bit mentally. When you're missing free throws.
Stasuk and Kellen Morris back in. University of Alberta-Augstana in Camrose, Alberta. And Stasuk. Good drive, quick shot from the baseline by Brulette. Offensive rebound, shot put up by Stasuk, no good, and a foul on the rebound, and that'll go on Augustana. And that'll be on Kellen Morris.
Just watching Thomas Osterfjord box out. I mean, when he boxes out, he doesn't fool around. I mean, he really gets wide and low and displaces the guy who's boxing out.
So match Burnham to the free throw line.
And I think that's one of the reasons why Coach Paulson recruited him.
Saints lead 32-18. Burnham, 14 points thus far, and the first free throw is up and good. All right, so match Burnham. You know, his career high is 39.
Yeah.
And he did it his freshman year. Well,
depends how many minutes he plays tonight. He could get that tonight.
Friday night, was it Friday or Saturday, but over the weekend, Liberty High School in Spangle, Washington defeated Tri-Cities Prep 72-33. Match Burnham's sister Maisie had 48 points.
Oh my God. I heard he had a sister that was really good.
She is fantastic. Great athlete, volleyball and basketball. Slavancinin on the miss. Up ahead now, it's Warp. Fakes the three, drives the lane, dumps it off to Osterfjord, out to Burnham for 3. Another one! He has 5.5! And it's 37-18.
And a great pass by Osterfjord. An inside out. Great find.
In the lane, the little up and under, no good by Frosted, and the tip in. Morris got that one. It's 37-20, 8:52 to play. Yeah, Maisie Burnham had 48 of her team's 72 points.
Burnham.
And match Burnham again. He has 21 in the ball game.
A little baseline screen across by Osterfjord got him wide open.
Match has 21. The Vikings of Augustana have 20, and it's 39-20 Saints with 8.5 to play here in the first half. Nice screen and roll, and Warp picks up the foul on Frostad. But the Liberty Lancers are 3-1. Chase Burnham in, Slovanchinen out. Spencer Marion in. I don't know who they just announced is going in, but 15 is definitely Spencer Marion. Nice little pass into the paint, and the shot missed underneath, and the rebound by Chase Burnham. Up ahead, it's Match, and now Warp lost the handle, saves it to Match Burnham. Burnham gets it back into the corner. Warp drives baseline, dumps it off to Burnham under the paint, puts it up and in.
Nice pass by Dane Warp. Just a real nice find.
41-20, and Match Burnham with 23. Nice drive, and then the beautiful swat out of bounds by Warp. Swanton Hunter as Schmulin back in. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Augustana. 7:56 to go. Saints are up 41-20. We're back in a minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom. Make your holiday furniture selection from our large assortment of top quality name brand home furnishings. At Furniture Showroom, you'll find fantastic holiday prices on sofas, recliners, sectionals, reclining sofas, rockers, leather, TV consoles, occasional tables, extremely affordable therapeutic beds, and more. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom, 2200 North Last Chance Gulch in Helena.
When trains were the go-to mode of transportation, people demanded a clean atmosphere, a friendly crew, and a comfortable stay. The Money Train is on track with their staff to keep that same old-fashioned friendly attitude to greet you each time you walk into their casino. So grab a drink and watch the game and join the iRewards to win extra cash. Then enjoy the early bird and night owl rewards, drawings every 30 minutes, happy hour, and the best new and classic games across from Murdoch's. All aboard the Money Train. The Money Train Casino.
Jason Walker alongside the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte back at the BE Center. 41-20. Carroll College in the lead. Match Burnham has 23 points. He has 5 threes in this ball game. And it's Augustana basketball. Baseline after the block out of bounds by Warp. And the inbound up on top for Hunter. Comes to the right side for Brulat. And now Schmulin drives near baseline, throws it off of the leg of Chase Burnham out of bounds.
Carroll jumped into a 2-3 zone that time, and I think Coach Paulson wants to work on that a little bit. Haven't had an opportunity to work on it very much.
Staswick inbound up on top. Hunter drives, puts up the shot, too strong. Rebound, offensive rebound. And Schmulin fires from 15 and hits. First basket in a minute and a half for the Vikings. Trail 41-22. They still trail Burnham 23-22. Ostafjord, right elbow. Dribbles to the left elbow, comes to the near side. Corner three, Campbell is off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound tracked down at midcourt by Hunter. Hunter fires it over to Staswick. And now Schmulin comes right side. Brulat, he'll penetrate. And knocked away by Match Burnham right into the hands, though, of Marion. And then up ahead come the Saints. Now Chase Burnham finds Ostafjord. It goes out of bounds off of a Viking out of bounds as Brad King in. And Ostafjord out, 6:55 to go.
And you know, his name won't show up on the stats after here, but he was responsible for one of the big parts of that run that Carroll just went on.
Absolutely. 41-22 Saints. Warp's going to try a far corner three, and it's good. 44-22. Saints now 8 of 11 from 3. Schmulin tries one of his own and answers back. 44-25.
Brad King,
to
just
go.
a real late closeout by Brad that time. Coach Paulson won't like that.
Warp's going to penetrate. He'll hang and he'll hit.
Now that's that floater. That is a really, really hard shot that he just made.
46-25. Warp with 5 straight in the ball game. And a foul on Chase Burnham. That'll be his first 16th foul. Wyman returns, and Match Burnham's going to get a breather with 5 threes and 23 points.
Crowd gives him a nice hand, which he's certainly
well
earned.
deserved. Yeah. $6:15 to go. Saints up 46-25 here, first half. Brulat, free throw line. Schmulin tipped away, stolen away by Wyman. Wyman up the floor. Wyman down the lane. Wyman air ball from 10 feet and it goes out of bounds off of Wyman, and it'll be Augustana basketball. Camrose, Alberta, known as the Rose City. Old railroad town.
Is it?
Yep. Hunter. Left side for Brulat. He'll fire a 3, blocked by Warp, and King comes away with it. Up ahead, Campbell. Campbell, left side, Burnham. Chase over to the right side, now Wyman out on the wing. Lobs it down into the post for King. Back out, Wyman. Spins it down into King. King powers his way through, misses. Rebound, King has it. And a jump ball called. It'll be Augustana basketball. So King missed a couple times. Camrose, Canada, settled around 1900.
It must have been, just as the railroad went through there. That's about when it would have gone through.
Yeah, originally.
Farmland, prairies. Yep. Probably big wheat farming, dry land.
Highway 13, and that one passed up to Highway 12, and it's a turnover on the Vikings. 46-25, 5:12 to go in the half. Saints have the lead, and a timeout taken by Augustana. Let's see, the history of Camrose. Settled by Scandinavians, Norwegians, and Swedish. Stony Creek was the original name. So there you go. A little Camrose history. And I've heard of Camrose before, and I can't place. I want to say they used to have a junior hockey league team.
Oh, did they?
And I could be way off base. I know Fernie, British Columbia did. They used to play back in the 90s against Helena, Bozeman, Billings.
Well, they do like their hockey.
Great hockey.
Yeah.
Obviously in Canada. Saints have the lead here, 46-25. Match Burnham has 23. And he's 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. Saints basketball. Loose ball down low, kicked out of bounds.
That's a kind of a backdoor play that Carroll likes, but Augustana was waiting for it. Kind of out of the timeout. Coach Paulson likes that backdoor set.
So Match Burnham's career high is 39. His career high for three-pointers in a game is 6, set in that same game at Rocky his freshman year. He has 5 threes already. As Warp penetration, kick out Chase Burnham, baseline. Now Wyman on the wing, 10 on the shot clock. Warp has it near side. Double team, Wyman. Down low to King, knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. And again, it'll stay with Carroll. 4 on the shot clock. So 4 seconds to shoot. Chase Burnham lobs it into Wyman, who turns from 7 and hits.
Well, that's an athletic play. To go up that high and get it, come right back down and go right back up.
And he went up kind of sideways looking.
He did. It just very athletic play.
48-25 Saints, and the ball thrown out of bounds by Brulat. So we go back to Carroll. That's 9 turnovers now on the Vikings. Augustana, 32% from the floor. Carroll, 59%.
As the season goes along, Jason, we'll have a lot of folks come over from Great Falls to watch Matt Wyman.
Yep.
I mean, he's just a real favorite by the people there and here too. But he's got a lot of fans.
Shamrock Campbell gets into the paint and draws the foul, and he'll shoot a 1-and-1. 4:12 to go. As Frostad checks back in.
Number 12, Jake Frosted back in for the Vikings. Shooting the 1-and-1, Shamrock Campbell.
Campbell shooting a 1-and-1. 4:12 to go. Saints are up 48-25 here first half. And the first free throw barely draws iron. But the offensive rebound, Chase Burnham. Out to Warp. Warp hands it off top of the key, Wyman, and now right back to Warp. Comes near side, Campbell. Campbell, free throw line. King, nice pass, baseline. Matt Wyman for 2.
Real good execution there by Carroll. Kind of a back pick on the baseline to get the ball to the high post.
Frostad gets it to Marion, and now up on top it's Hunter. Hunter, penetration, no good, and Warp with the rebound. Warp free throw, or half court line, Warp free throw line. Warp missed it and came down a little awkward on the baseline. The offensive rebound for King.
Yeah, Dane got going just a little bit too fast, just the tiniest bit. He made a couple of good dribble moves to get open. He thought he might have got fouled, too.
Foul on Frosted, his first. 10th team foul, and Brad King shooting 2 free throws. First free throw, no good. Carroll is 6 of 11 from the free throw line.
And Jovan back in.
Yeah.
Slivakinen, correct?
Slovanchinen,
yeah.
And King hits the second. So it's 51-25 with 3:30 to go here first half. Stasuk, right side for Frosted. A little behind the back dribble in the near corner and up on top, Schmuland. The drive on Wyman, dribble it off his foot right into the hands of Frostad. 10 to shoot, and foul underneath, and a chance for a three-point play for Elijah Schmuland out of Spruce Grove, Alberta. Played a high school ball at St. Peter the Apostle Catholic High. Most everybody, in fact, everybody but one from Alberta. King with the rebound. Jake Frosted's from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. King has it. Down on the block. Spins, puts it up, drops it in.
That was a nice move by King. He got his legs underneath him that time and went up in rhythm. Sometimes he has a hard time gathering himself. That time he sure did it very well.
3 on the way, no good. Rebound tipped out. But an offensive foul is going to be called on Kellen Morris, and King will head back to the free throw line.
Kellen's going, what the heck? I thought I made a good play.
I thought he did too, honestly. So Brad King back to the line. 53-27 game. 2:44 to play here in the half. And King will shoot 2 free throws. He is 3 out of 4, has 5 points in the ball game. 5 rebounds as well.
Carroll's already got 54 points.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they've played that well, but they've got 54 points.
Well, they've made 8 threes. That has helped.
Yeah.
5 of those from Match Burnham. And King goes 2 for 2. 55-27 Carroll. And Match Burnham's going to come back in on the next timeout. Top of the key, Hunter, and a foul underneath, away from the ball. And that's going to be on Brad King. And that'll be his second as Match Burnham back in. For Chase. Or as we like to say, Torch Burnham. Match and Torch. And I ran that by Dad Blaze, and it's okay.
He didn't mind that?
Nope. Now, Maisie just needs to come play Carroll basketball.
I think we'd probably find a spot for her.
If you score 48 points in a basketball game, there's good chance. Harder misses the free throw, and King with the rebound.
Well, that area's been real good for us.
And Burnham stripped on the way up in transition. Back the other way come the Vikings. And Hunter's going to try a three and knock it down. 55-30, 2:15 to play in the half. So Burnham, Campbell, Slavenchinin, Wyman, and King on the floor right now for the Saints, and it's Campbell with it up on top. Finds Wyman in the lane, turns, 12-footer's good.
That's that little curl screen off a pin down on the baseline. They work really hard on that.
2 minutes ago, 57-30.
And of course, you know, when you have athletes that can elevate like that, like Matt Wyman can, then that little curl shot is there.
Hunter pushes the pass over to Schmulin, left side of the top of the key, and now back on the right wing. It's Frostad. Nice move. Then dumped it off Schmulin on the left block. Lost the handle, and King picks it up. That is the 10th turnover for the Vikings, and 90 seconds to play in the half. The Saints have the ball, and Slavenchinin on the near wing. Dribbles up on top, gets around the screen, drives the lane, puts it up and in.
Boy, that's pretty.
And it's 59-30 Carroll.
Now, he didn't get to play up in Canada, so I would have guessed he's going to get a lot of minutes the second half.
Hunter working on Campbell. Gets to the free throw line, slipped down, traveled with it.
A little too much one-on-one there.
Lawal in for Augustana.
You know, Shamrock Campbell, Jason, it doesn't surprise me that he's efficient offensively as he is. What does surprise me is how good a defense he plays for a freshman.
And it is surprising.
And he's got to guard a lot of really quick guys.
And, you know, aside from that first half against Providence, he's played really good defense.
Yeah.
Slavenchinin in the drive, and he'll shoot a couple of free throws.
Yeah, Shamrock, especially with Ife out, he's got to guard the quickest guy out there. Now, when Ife comes back, he can get the second quickest, which is going to be nice for him.
But that only benefits him because he's already got good experience against really good point guards in the Frontier. And Slavenchinin misses the free throw. So the Saints just 9 out of 15 from the line.
Yeah.
63% from the field. Hit 21 field goals, 8 threes. Augustana down at 34%. And Slavenchinin hits the second. So it's 60-30. 50 seconds to play first half here in Helena. Stasuk to Schmulin, near corner, drives, baseline, bumped into Slavenchinin, and then put it up and in. Nice take by Elijah Schmulin, and it's 60-32. Half a minute to play in the first half. Wyman to King, left side, dishes it off to Wyman. Burnham fakes the three. Burnham drives. Burnham puts it up and drops it in. And Max Burnham now has 25 and is 62-32 with 13 seconds to play here in the half. Hunter angles to the left side and leaves it up on top. Schmulin. Now Hunter. Hunter tried to lob it down low. King's going to fire, and that is the end of the first half. So a nice first half, Coach Shercott, by the Saints men.
It really was. I mean, they played well. It's hard to believe that they scored 62 points, but they were very efficient, and they got the ball to their hot shooters, and they didn't turn the ball over much. Pretty efficiently.
Just 5 turnovers.
5 turnovers, yeah. Nice half.
So end of one half of play in Helena on a Sunday on the Bud Light scoreboard. The Saints lead the Vikings 62-32. Back with a halftime show in a moment. This is Carroll College Basketball on Sports 94.9.
Sending a care package, knitting a hat, writing a letter. These are just a few of the ways you can help nonprofit organizations like Operation Shoebox support our troops. And your support means the world to our troops around the world. A message from Meineke Car Care Center. Looking for the perfect stocking stuffer? Give the gift of car care with a gift certificate from Meineke. Meineke Car Care Center, where our motto is to always do the right thing. 610 West Custer, veteran owned and operated.
When you need it, rent it at A1 Rentals.
You don't have to buy the equipment you need to do a one-time job. A1 Rental has everything you need for your project. If there's a special tool to get that job done, there's a good chance A1 Rental has it. A1 Rental, 1400 Cedar, next to Party Plus.
When you need it, rent it at A1 Rentals.
Nobody sells for less. Nobody. During Mattress Firm's year-end closeout sale, right now get up to 50% off select floor models. Plus, save up to $500 store-wide. And get up to $300 Mattress Firm bonus cash. Sleep happy on a Sealy Firm Queen set for just $299.99. Plus, sleep interest-free for 5 full years. During Mattress Firm's year-end closeout sale. Nobody sells for less. Nobody.
Sending best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and yours from your local D.A. Davidson & Company offices. For peace, joy, good health, and happiness. D.A. Davidson & Company, serving every client at the highest level, one relationship at a time. D.A. Davidson & Company, 40 West 14th Street in the Great Northern Town Center, Helena. Client-focused, community-connected. Member SIPC.
What are you grateful for? The sun that shines and brings a new day, the gift of life? I believe that gratitude is a powerful force that opens the door to God's blessings. That is why I try to be thankful in all circumstances, to have an attitude of constant gratitude. And that's a hard thing to do in this fast-paced and sometimes stressful business of real estate. But because I have a strong faith, a great family, an exceptional office, and Century 21 behind me, I believe I can be a blessing to someone each day with my pursuit of relentless excellence. If you would like to experience what I can do for you, give me, John Lagerquist, a call, 439-0650.
As temperatures go down, the bugs come in. With nighttime temperatures dropping, crawling and flying insects are looking for warm places to hide. Take advantage of the fall spider spraying from Nitro Green. They'll do your exterior perimeter as well as an inside spray for spiders and other insects. Call for details today and schedule early to keep those bugs out. Call Nitro Green 443-5088.
Knowledge is in our nature at Nitro Green.
It's halftime. Saints basketball is on. Your home for the Saints. This is Sports 94.9.
Halftime in Helena, and on the Bud Light scoreboard, the Saints lead the Vikings of University of Alberta-Augstana 62-32. And Coach Turcotte, you talked about it before the break, but just a deficient first half by the Saints. You know, it's like they didn't turn it over a lot. They made a lot of baskets. They forced a lot of turnovers, and they capitalized at the other end.
Well, 14 assists is a lot of assists in a half of a college basketball game. And when you're passing the ball that well, it must mean you're shooting it pretty well. And they were 8 for 12 from the three, and 22 for 35 from the field, Carroll was. So that's one of the reasons why you look up there and there's 62 points Carroll scored the first half.
Well, and they have a 9-rebound advantage on the glass, and you know, Augustana's got 5 offensive rebounds, but for the most part, Carroll holding them to 1 and done. And then they're getting transition buckets, not just in the paint, but Match Burnham has hit a couple of threes in transition too.
Yeah, they're just playing really well as a team. They share the basketball. They get the ball to open players. The stuff that they run is really pretty simple. They don't run very much under Coach Paulson. It's really pretty simple, but they just execute it well.
And defensively, they've done a nice job. Yes, Augustana's hit a couple of deep threes, but that's what their style of game is. But the Carroll men have done a nice job getting back in transition.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've talked a lot about how Augustana plays with a smaller or shorter shot clock with 24 seconds. But Carroll's got a nice job of defensively getting back in transition.
Well, that's a good point, Jason. They have. The other thing Augustana really tries to do is beat you off the dribble and get to the foul line with dribble penetration. And the Carroll defensive players have not allowed them to do that. They've been able to move their feet and keep them in front of them, flatten them out, as we say. And that's one of the reasons that Augustana struggled a little bit at the offensive end.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you your first half stats on the Bud Light scoreboard. The Saints lead 62-32. More after this. You're listening to Carroll Basketball on Sports 94.9.
boy, it's been a year.
Yeah, remember that burning smell from the furnace?
And the flooded bathroom floor.
And the chemicals you poured down the drain?
Yeah, don't remind me.
Sure glad you're friends with Three Brothers. Let's just think about the holidays, Dad.
Great idea.
The whole team at Three Brothers Plumbing and Heating says thank you for your business and happy holidays. Install confidence with York products.
Professionals who care. Three Brothers is there.
Home for the holidays. That's where you'll want to be when you get a new dining room set from Rucker's Furniture. Whether you need a small dinette for your kitchen or a large expandable table for your dining room, Rucker's has the selection with over 40 sets in stock to choose from. 12-month financing is available and most purchases over $299 with approved credit. Ask for details. You'll really love being home for the holidays when you get your new dining room set from Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
And the Pirates pass the ball in and bring it up court, crossing the property line on the far side.
What are you talking about, Buck? It's the half-court line, and who are the buyers?
Oh, yeah. Been looking for a new home with the home team, Capital City Realty. And the no-look pass goes out of bounds, so the home team will be bringing it back in on the near side.
Hey, Buck, we're doing play-by-play here. How does Capital City Realty play into this?
That's a slam dunk tie.
When service matters, call on the home team.
Capital City Realty and Property Management.
No matter the weather, it's driving weather if you're driving on new Goodyear tires from Eagle Tire. Plus, right now, you get up to a $100 MasterCard prepaid card after submission when you purchase 4 select Goodyear tires. Ask Eagle Tire how you can get double the rebate when you use a Goodyear credit card. That's up to $200 in savings from Goodyear at Eagle Tire right now. Serving customers' needs yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Eagle Tire, across from Eco Loop Express on North Montana Avenue, Helena.
Looking for a truly great place for your group to have a small, intimate Christmas party? And every place you call is booked up? The Overland Express has your solution. The Overland Express can handle small Christmas parties with a superb menu. So give them a call, 449-2635. And always remember, gift certificates for dinners make wonderful Christmas presents, and you don't have to wrap them up. So if you're looking for a party spot or special gift certificate as presents, it's the Overland Express, 449-2635.
This is John Lager, Christmas Century 21 Heritage Realty. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Christmas is such a special time with all the celebrations and cheer, all the family gatherings and feasts, and of course, the presents under the tree. But the reason for the season is the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who came to us with the humblest of beginnings to become the King of Kings. Please take time this holiday season to reflect on how blessed we are that a baby born in a manger 2018 years ago came to earth so that we could have peace and joy.
Halftime in Helena, 62-32 Carroll College men leading the University of Alberta-Augstana. The Vikings, 12 of 33, 36.4% in that first half. 5 of 13 from 3. 3 of those threes from Mason Hunter, and they were deep. And 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Hunter and Schmulin each have 9. 4 points for Stasuk, 3 for Brulat, and 2 points for Morris, and 5 points for Nicholas Harder. 5 assists, 12 turnovers, a block, and a steal for the Vikings. For Carroll, 22 of 35 from the floor, 62.9%. 8 of 12 from the three-point line, that's 67%. And 10 of 16 from the free throw line. So that's been a little bit of an issue. 25 points, 9 of 12 shooting, 5 of 7 from the three-point line for Matt Burnham. He also has 6 rebounds and a couple of steals and a block. 7 points and 7 rebounds for Brad King. 7 points for Dane Warp. 3 for Shamrock Campbell, who has 5 assists. 14 points for Matt Wyman. 6 points for Jovan Slavanchinin. And the Saints with 14 assists, 5 turnovers, 4 blocks, 7 steals. They have the rebounding advantage, 24-15. They bench scoring, 6-5 in favor of Carroll. Points in the paint, 26-12 in favor of Carroll. Second chance points evened up. Offensive rebounds pretty even, 6-5 for Carroll. And then points off turnovers, 15-5 advantage for the Saints there as well. But just a great first half by the Saints. And when we return, we will get Coach Turcotte's thoughts on the second half and how Carroll keeps this momentum rolling in the second half. And what does Augustana need to do to get back into this game? That's all coming up next. 62-32, the Saints lead the Vikings on the Bud Light scoreboard. Second half after this on Sports 94.9.
This is Jan at Toyotathon. How can I help?
Hi, Jan. Is Toyotathon still on?
Yes, it is. We still have incredible deals like low APR financing and lease offers on our amazing Toyota vehicles.
But you better hurry. It all ends January 2nd.
Mom?
Hi, honey, yeah.
How did you get on this line?
Well, this is a time for family, so your father and I decided to come and help you out. James, honey, say hello.
Hello, Jenny.
Mom and Dad, I'm kind of busy with a customer right now.
Hi, Jan's mom and dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And what Jan was going to say is this is the perfect time to save on the sporty Camry, adventurous RAV4, bold Tacoma, versatile Highlander, and more.
Wow, that sounds great.
Huh, that was actually spot on. Thanks, Mom.
Well, your father's here, too.
Toyota, let's go places. Not all customers will qualify, see your participating dealer for details.
Right now, you can get incredible Toyotathon savings on your favorite Toyota models. Shop online at buyattoyota.com or see Toyota of Helena today. Toyota, let's go places.
Hear ye, hear ye. I bringeth thee a message from him. A message from the king and his new trumpeter, Stephen. The king wishes me to convey his favor to thine team and thine tailgate. Not yet. He invites thee to let the Bud Light flow forth. And he also wishes me to tell thee that he toasts thee. Waiteth until the end, Stephen! With Game Day's favorite light lager and the slogan of his kingdom. Oh, dilly dilly!
Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, AB, St. Louis, Missouri.
Sending best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and yours from your local D.A. Davidson & Company offices. For peace, joy, good health, and happiness. D.A. Davidson & Company, serving every client at the highest level, one relationship at a time. D.A. Davidson & Company, 40 West 14th Street in the Great Northern Town Center, Helena. Client-focused, community-connected. Member SIPC.
The chances of a driver hitting a deer in Montana have gone up to 1 in 57. If you hit an animal, bring your damaged vehicle to Capital Collision Center. You'll receive a voucher for a free turkey when your repair is complete. The accident wasn't your choice, but Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Helena's only Ford F-150 aluminum, Honda, Nissan, Acura, GM, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Kia, and Hyundai certified repair shop. Capital Collision Center on Euclid. Free turkey offer is good now through December.
Hi, this is Daisha Datine from First Community Bank. Welcome to my favorite time of the year. I love how people come together, especially at all those holiday parties. Although I'm still not sure about the fruitcake. Happy holidays.
Hi, this is David Heish from First Community Bank. It's that time of the year when we look around us and take stock. And I'm grateful for all the good people who surround me every day. Thank you all and have happy holidays.
First Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
KIMO HD3 Townsend, K235BW Helena, your home for the Saints. This is Sports 94.9.
Jason Walker, Gary Turcotte back at the Peace Center, 62-32 as we get set to start the second half. We were just talking during the timeout, coach, to head coach Dave Drabiak of Augustana, and he's like, "Are you guys live?" And I said, "Yeah." And so I showed him. We had some people listening in Edmonton and Victoria and St. Albert and Cold Lake and Calucan or Kalucan. I'm sorry, Fort Saskatchewan. So
our friend, hello to our great friends in Canada.
Yeah,
we're so lucky to share a border with them. Appreciate them. Unbelievable. Just think of all the years of peace and harmony we've had between the two countries.
Yeah, there's worse borders to share a country with.
It's wonderful.
Worse country to share a border with.
Yeah,
in Canada.
We're so fortunate.
And we're both Americans. We love the United States national anthem, but if there's a pick for second best anthem in the world, I swear it's "Oh Canada."
It is beautiful.
Oh, I love that. That's the best thing about playing the Canadian teams down here is getting to hear the Canadian national anthem.
I agree with you. It's beautiful.
All right, so we're starting the second half. Obviously, Carroll's going to keep doing what they do. What does Augustana do to try to slow down the Saints?
Well, I think they'll have to get back on defense a little bit better. They got to find Match Burnham. I mean, you can't let him loose like they did the first half. That'd be the number one thing. Cut down on turnovers. And keep running when you get a chance because that's their best chance to score.
So 62-32, Saints with the ball going left to right, and it's Wyman up on top. Spins the pass to the right block to Brad King. King, nice move in the paint, puts it up and in. So 64-32. 20 seconds into the second half. Hunter. Staswick, the three. Off the mark, no good. A jump ball on the rebound. That'll be Augustana basketball. So you have Hunter, Stasuk, Harder, and Schmuland.
Schmuland is a tough kid. Schmuland is a battler.
And he's got like the old rec specs, the great glasses.
Yeah, and he's a grinder.
Nice drive by Hunter, nice dish on the baseline, and a nice bucket by Harder, and a foul. Harder from Claresholm, Alberta. King picks up the foul, his third. So you got King, Warp, Burnham, Wyman, and Campbell on the floor for the Saints. And a chance for a three-point play here for Nicholas Harder, business econ major in his first season. And the free throw is no good, and Warp clears the rebound. Almost fell on his feet, got the ball to Burnham, right back to Warp. Campbell over to left side, Wyman. Now Campbell up on top, finds Warp right side. Spins the pass to Burnham, posting up. Spins, gets it out to King. King drives, stopped in the lane, out to Campbell. 5 to shoot, Campbell to King, free throw line. Steps inside, little floater short. Wyman had the rebound. Schmulin comes away with it, and up ahead comes Stasuk. And into the paint, and then he kicks it out. A three, Brulat is good. And the lead is under 30. It's 64-37. Burnham's going to drive. Burnham's going to hang and hits off the glass. 66-37. Match now has 27. 12 away from tying his career high. That's 4 threes. He can do it. Schmuland got open, blocked by Warp. Back to Schmuland, up and in. 66-39.
I mean, Schmuland's a little bit undersized, and he's not really that physical looking a kid, but he gets a lot done. You know, he looks like he's about a high school junior. He just has that young look about him.
But he's a good, tough player.
He is a tough kid.
2 minutes gone by, second half. Saints up 66-39, and a hold underneath. Or an offensive foul on King. That's his fourth.
I didn't see that. I did not see that.
They call it on Burnham.
Yeah, it might have been on the screen. It might have been on the screen. That could have been.
So it's Burnham's first.
Well, Carroll likes that little baseline screen there, and I think that time they caught him moving.
Stasuk drives. Blocked out of bounds by Warp. It's like the third block that Dane has. Second here in the half.
He can elevate.
So Stasuk will inbound. It's almost a good hockey name. Pavel Datsuk. Played for the Red Wings for a long time. And the ball dribbled off with the leg of Brulat.
They've been trying to get that dribble game going, and it just hasn't worked out for them. Carroll's just so long, and they just, even when they beat the man on the ball, they're so long they come and block it from behind or from the side.
Shamrock Campbell leaves it for Dane Warp up on top. Warp finds Wyman. Wyman, 5-footer, good.
The little curl. He loves that curl.
68-39. Wyman with 16 now. Mason Hunter in trouble up on top. Brulat goes back door. And then Burnham swatted the ball off the backboard into the hands of Dane Warp. Warp finds Wyman. Reverse layup is good.
Beautiful. Great find by Dane.
70-39 with 17 minutes to play in regulation. Stasuk. I'm serious. I love his hair. The wife won't let me grow my hair out like that anymore, so. Brulat, layup no good. Rebound, Warp, far corner. Warp fires the pass up ahead to Burnham, who puts it up off the glass and in. Match now at 27. That was a 75-foot pass for an assist.
By Dane.
72-39. 16 and a half to play. Hunter, the nice drive, blocked out of bounds by Wyman.
That's what I'm talking about. They're trying to get that dribble drive game, that dribble penetration game, and even when they beat the defender, there's just so many big, long arms at the rim waiting for them when they get there. They just haven't been able to get that part of their offense going.
Stasuk inbound up on top. Schmuland fakes the three and then tried to pass it, and Brulat comes down with it, and then his pass into the corner, knocked out of bounds by Burnham. 16:15 to go, 11 on the shot clock for the Vikings. Quick three, Brulat, in and out and back in.
Very quick release. That was in his hands about a tenth of a second.
That's Adam Hughes type stuff.
It is.
And King at the other end off the dish by Wyman answers back.
Was that an assist or did he miss that shot?
He assist. A three by Hunter, no good. Campbell up ahead. Warp's going to have a layup and missed it. And nobody there to help out. So back the other way come the Vikings. 74-42. Hunter, Brulat, three, no good. Rebound, Schmulin gets it to Stasuk. He'll drive, he'll spin, he'll kick it over to Schmulin, far corner three, air ball. And Burnham has it. 15 and a half to play, 74-42 Saints. King running the floor, in the paint, missed it, shoots two.
A lot of transition basketball here being played up and down. Both teams wanting to run.
And we have a timeout on the floor. So 15:20 to go on the Bud Light scoreboard. It's the Saints 74, the Vikings 42. We're back in a minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9 and Sports949.com.
Sending a care package, knitting a hat, writing a letter. These are just a few of the ways you can help nonprofit organizations like Operation Shoebox support our troops. And your support means the world to our troops around the world. A message from Meineke Car Care Center. Looking for the perfect stocking stuffer? Give the gift of car care with a gift certificate from Meineke. Meineke Car Care Center, where our motto is to always do the right thing. 610 West Custer, veteran owned and operated.
The 2019 Subaru Crosstrek is waiting for you at Placer Motors. It's ready for adventure with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 33 miles per gallon. With EyeSight driver assist technology available for an extra set of eyes on the road. According to Kelley Blue Book, the Crosstrek has the lowest 5-year cost to own in its class for 2 years running. Love is out there. Find it in a 2019 Subaru Crosstrek. Start your love affair by test driving a 2019 Subaru Crosstrek at Placer Motors.
$15:20 to go, 74-42. Saints have the lead. Interesting note here about Camrose, Alberta, which is the hometown of the Vikings of Alberta-Augstana. Back in 2005, a single lottery ticket worth $54 million, the single largest in Canadian history, was sold in Camrose.
In 2005?
2005, yeah. The ticket belonged to 17 oil industry workers. But the ticket was sold in Camrose. $54 million lottery ticket. Brad King hits the first free throw.
So 17 guys bought a whole big bunch of tickets, probably.
Well, no, just one ticket. I don't know how it said a single ticket. So they probably, they bought a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, as King hits them both. Ostafjord in, 76-42. Yeah, so 17 guys shared $54 million.
Yeah.
That's about $3 million apiece.
I could handle that.
Yeah. Stasuk. 3 balls, good. 76-45 Saints, 15:05 to go. Wyman, and now Campbell has it. Comes back to Warp on the right side. Warp gets to the free throw line. Stopped there by Hunter, and now Burnham. High post, turns, 15-footer, good.
Well, that's
Burnham has 31.
That's just amazing there. I mean, he didn't even have good rhythm on that shot, and he just splashed it.
He is feeling it tonight.
Yeah.
78-45, 14:35 to go. Stasuk hits another three, yes.
He can play.
78-48.
Yeah, he elevates on his jump shot.
Wyman near wing. Dribbles up on top. Gets it to Campbell. Does it baseline Ostafjord. He fires from 15 and he hits. And it's 80-48. 14:08 to go. And Campbell steals it. Campbell layup good. 82-48.
Ooh.
Almost a steal in the backcourt. And Hunter dribbles, throws it away, and Burnham comes away with it. Up ahead, it's Warp up the far sideline. Warp to the near wing or far wing. Goes Ostafjord baseline, and Campbell hip check to the boards by Hunter. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 13:34 to go in Helen on the Bud Light scoreboard. It's the Saints 82, the Vikings 48. Back in a minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom. Make your holiday furniture selection from our large assortment of top quality name brand home furnishings. At Furniture Showroom, you'll find fantastic holiday prices on sofas, recliners, sectionals, reclining sofas, rockers, leather, TV consoles, occasional tables, extremely affordable therapeutic beds, and more. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom, 2200 North Last Chance Gulch in Helena. As one of the original franchise pioneers, the Century 21 brand has taken great pride in being the most recognized brand in real estate globally for 2 straight decades. We're on a mission to defy mediocrity and deliver extraordinary experiences. As the most recognized brand in real estate for 2 decades straight, no less, Century 21 is perfectly positioned to provide you, the buyer or seller of real estate, an outstanding experience. If you would like to see what relentless excellence is like, give me, John Lagerquist, a call at 439-0650.
82-48. Saints lead, 13:34 to go. Jason Walker, the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte, and inside the Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth. Don't forget Jason Walker Show coming back tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll talk to head coach Guy Almquist about the Capital Bruins season opener. We'll recap high school basketball. The Big Sky Conference has 1 team remaining now in the FCS playoffs. We'll talk about that. Army-Navy game, Heisman Trophy, a lot more coming up.
A lot of excitement around the Carroll campus this week with the new football coach.
Yep, that too. I was going to get to that as Ostafjord takes the baseline inbound, puts it up and in. It's 84-48.
That was a very eventful week, just a lot of suspense and drama. And
who was it going to be?
Yeah.
And it ended up being Troy Purcell, the former Havre and Bozeman High coach. As Hunter, shot from 18, no good, and Warp with the rebound. Wyman penetrates all the way to the hoop, puts it up, no good, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. So Wyman with 18.
Carroll has been very, very efficient in their transition game. Just with 3-point shots, penetration, getting to the free throw line.
But they haven't even attempted a 3 in the second half.
Yeah.
We're 7 minutes in. As Wyman misses the free throw again.
He's shooting them long. He's hitting off the back of the rim consistently.
2 out of 5.
Yeah,
now.
that's not like him.
Slavanchinin back in. And Wyman hits the second. And Chase Burnham in. .13:04 to go. Saints are up 85-48. Saints women with an 84-42 win over the Viking women earlier today. Hannah Dean crossing the 1,000-point mark. And a foul away from the hoop. Slavanchinin. Hannah Dean crossing the 1,000-point mark. Michaela Olsen, career-high 15 points.
Hannah Dean had a double-double in 19 minutes.
It's crazy.
I mean, that is just how efficient she was tonight. Was it 20 points and 12 boards, something like that, in 19 minutes?
Yeah. she was pretty good. Inbound up on top to Hunter. Comes to Stasuk. Try to get the pass over to the corner. It's tipped and then pulling down and driven by Morris. It'll stay with Carroll or with Augustana. 10 on the shot clock. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and in just under 20 minutes of play. 5 to shoot here for Hunter, and now Schmuland. Nice shot in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, Schmuland.
That's Schmuland. He's a battler.
Now Morris hands it to Schmuland, and he's fouled. And he will not shoot. It's on the floor.
Not going to give him the and one.
Now it's on Ostafjord. His first, team foul number 4. So 85-48, 12:23 to go. Saints in control. Looking to snap a 1-game skid. And Ostafjord, maybe some blood.
Looks like he got hit in the nose.
So, assistant trainer Jeff Burchell out. Burchell just celebrated a birthday a couple days ago, so it's a bottom lip bleeding.
Bottom lip, yeah.
I'm not sure if they got that stopped then.
I think you have 30 seconds. I think you're allowed.
So A2 Villa will check in. 6'7" freshman from Helsinki, Finland. Stasuk to inbound baseline. And to Hunter, a 3 on the way is good. That's the 10th 3 now for the Vikings. And they're within 85-51. 12-12 to play. Warp. Left side, Slovanchinin. Now Burnham. Now Warp. Warp, a little shake and bake, gets in the lane, hangs, hits, and he'll shoot a free throw. Warp now at 9.
That's his floater.
And the foul goes on Andrew Hogg, a 6-foot guard from Sherwood Park, Alberta. Brulat back in. And Hunter out. Hunter with a little Zac Efron look. Plays a lot better basketball than Zac Efron does, though. Warp, free throw good, 3-point play. 88-51 Saints. Just under 12 minutes to go here in Helena. And Burnham knocked it away, almost got the steal. Hogg blocked by Warp. And Warp comes down with it. And Warp's into the front court. And Warp's behind the back, finds Chase Burnham. He'll drive baseline, skip it to the out of bounds off of the foot of Hogg. Stays with the Saints, 11:39 to play. Carroll up 88-51. And Burnham will inbound. Chase gets it in the match. Now Warp up on top. Slovanchinin near corner 3, in and out. And Stasuk with the rebound. And then he throws it out of bounds, intended up the far sideline for Brulat as Lowell returns for Hogg. (88-51) Saints, 11 and a half to go.
And Dane Warp playing the point guard now with Shamrock out of the ball game. I wondered who would be the point guard.
Yeah, we've seen Dane do that the last few games with Campbell in foul trouble or getting a breather. As Dane drives, misses, gets the offensive rebound, puts it up with the left hand, misses, and the rebound tipped into the hands of the Vikings. And up ahead, it's Brulat into the paint and throws it out of bounds.
Those are the kind of turnovers. The last 2 turnovers that they have that American coaches will go crazy over. Just no need for them. But I just think sometimes they just play so fast because of the 24-second clock that they get out of control.
Is that Jaron or Darian? Jaron. Jaron Lauber in, the 6-foot guard from Riley, Alberta. He is the one of the 2 number 7s they have. Warp hands it off to Slavanchinin. Chase Burnham, corner three, no good. Rebound, Dasuk. He'll get it to Harris, who puts it up and in. Or check it, Morris, Kellen Morris. And it's 88-53. Slavanchinin to Match Burnham. Match will try a three, and he has just tied a career high for three-pointers in a game with his sixth. And he has 34 in the ball game now. And it's 91-53 Carroll. 6 threes for Match Burnham. Lawal. Nice dish off to Morris, up and in.
2 nice plays in a row by Augustana. Just under control. Sometimes they just get going too fast.
Midway point of the second half, and it's 91-55 Carroll, and Warp tried to get it to Villa baseline, but it goes out of bounds, and a timeout taken by the Saints. It's a 30, so we'll stay here. 9:57 to play. Saints up 91-55. But Match Burnham, career high 6 3-pointers, career high tying 6 threes in the game. He had 6 in that. He was 6 of 9 in his 39-point game down at Rocky his freshman year when he went 19 of 19 from the free throw line, which tied the school record with Bill Pilgrim.
Well, he's a streak player. When he gets on a roll, and they just come so quick, and he can score inside and outside. I don't think he's a pure three-point shooter, but he's a streak three-point shooter. And once he starts knocking them down, he'll keep making them.
Well, we've seen him make some big threes and lots of threes in his 3+ years at Carroll.
But he can also post up, and he can also bounce it and spin and get to the free throw line. I mean, he's got all the package.
Yeah, he is a 5-star player, or 5-tool player.
Yeah.
Because his defense is good, too. And Lawal with a nice drive puts it up and in. 81-57. 9:40 to play. Warp. Penetration. Kick out Burnham. Extra pass to Chase. He'll drive baseline, try to dump it off to Villa, and Chase somehow got it. Now Warp straight away, wide open three, in and out. Villa tips the rebound, and he's going to get called for the foul. His first is Ostafjord in. 9:23 to go. Team foul number 5. First on Villa. 91-57. Saints going to move to 12-1, barring a complete collapse here in the next 9 minutes. Augustana on an exhibition tour through Montana. 6-6 on the year. Stasuk, 3-ball from the corner is good.
He's made some tough shots.
81-60, lead down to, or 91-60, I'm sorry. I don't know where I got 81. Lead down to 31, the foul.
I would take Michael Stasuk on my team anytime. He's
Absolutely.
Just fourth-year guy, environmental science.
A lot of PE majors.
Yeah.
Got a math and physics and Kellen Morris. Biology in that first-year player Tyler Wienick, or Ween Inc. Stasuk with the foul, his second. You got a chemistry major in Lawal. Psychology, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
For Frostad.
In Canada, if you want to coach, you have to get a master's degree in kinesiology, which is an awful lot of biology,
Warp in the lane,
anatomy, physiology. It's a tough degree to get.
93-60. 8:37 to go. Saints in control. Have not trailed. Quick three, no good by Hunter, and Burnham with the rebound. He has 34 points, but oh, by the way, he also has 8 rebounds.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a travel on A2 Villa. Wyman, Campbell, King in. Keaton Smith in, a first-year guard out of Stony Plain, Alberta. And a 30 taken by Augustana. 8:23 to play on the Bud Light scoreboard, 93-60. Saints have the lead.
Our crowd is starting to thin out a little bit, Jason.
Just a little, yeah.
Yeah.
So the men, obviously finals coming up this week for the men and the women and all of Carroll College.
Yeah.
Men are off until Sunday when they'll head back up to Canada. They'll play Lethbridge a week from today. And then the women will head out to Oregon for a game against the very good Willamette team, and then we'll go play 3 games in Phoenix in 3 days the week before Christmas against the 12th ranked team in the country in Our Lady of the Lake, number 14 Menlo, and Science and Arts, which is not ranked, but was early. They're very good.
Yeah. We saw them at the national tournament last year. They beat Rocky Mountain the first game.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a tournament. It's not really a tournament. It's kind of a round robin.
Round robin.
Yeah.
You have 5 Frontier teams and then 5 other teams to make it competitive. So the men will play Lethbridge next week, and then they'll be off until the games against Montana Tech on the 29th to open conference play here at home. Hunter in as Smith dishes off to Lawal. His shot no good, and a foul on Kellen Morris. And the Saints shooting free throws the rest of the way with 8:06 to go. It's 93-60.
Well, in Canada, they have exams. I'm trying to think what the season is for exams over there. I think it starts like in December and goes all the way through Christmas. So maybe these guys are about to get back to exams as well, and they're very, very strenuous and long. It goes 3 weeks.
Wow. So they played November 30th, a 95-56 win over the King's University.
So was that their last?
That was their last game.
Okay, so that's the exam period.
Yep. So they're off basically all of December. So these are all exhibition games.
Yeah.
Because they played at Providence Friday.
But from November 10th until this trip, they did not play. Is that correct?
November 30th, and then they didn't play until December 7th. They're playing 4 games in 4 days down here, and then they won't play again until January 11th.
Yeah.
We got a lot of contact, a lot of bodies hitting the floor, and we have a foul on the Saints. 7:54 to go in the 95-60 game.
Good sportsmanship there. I like to see that. Osterfield picking up one of the Canadian kids, Kellen Morris, who got knocked down. Patting him on the back. Osterfield is just so physical. I mean, he's like running into a brick wall.
So it's 95-60 with 7:54 to go. The foul on King was his 4th. The inbound tips, and Warp comes down with it. And up ahead, Wyman, watch out. Thunder dunk!
Another assist for Warp.
95-60, or 97-60. And Wyman with the steal. Up ahead, Osterfield finds Campbell. Layup
great
good.
pass.
99-60 with 7:30 to go. Warp has 12 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Keaton Smith. And now on the right elbow, it's Morris. Double teamed in the paint, spins, puts it up, and missed it. Wyman with a rebound.
And Augustana now with a lot of their backups in the ball game.
Few of them, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough to score now against this kind of defense that Carroll plays.
Osterfield gets around harder to King, puts it up with the left hand and in. And it's 101-60. 6:45 to play.
I guess we're going to get chilly, huh?
Yeah. Twice. The men and the women both. It's ball at midcourt goes off of the foot. Hunter, and we have a timeout on the floor. 6:29 to play in Helena on the Bud Light scoreboard. It's the Saints 101, the Vikings 60. Back in a minute. This is Carroll Basketball on Sports 94.9.
Adult
adults, this winter, have yourself a grown-up snow day with winter tires from Michelin and build a snowman on a Tuesday. Between November 14th and December 14th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires.
Serving customers' needs yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Save at Eagle Tire across from Eagle Loop Express in North Montana.
See michelinman.com/promo for details. Offer expires 12/14/2018. Void where prohibited.
When trains were the go-to mode of transportation, people demanded a clean atmosphere, a friendly crew, and a comfortable stay. The Money Train is on track with their staff to keep that same old-fashioned friendly attitude to greet you each time you walk into their casino. So grab a drink and watch the game and join the iRewards to win extra cash. Then enjoy the early bird and night owl rewards, drawings every 30 minutes, happy hour, and the best new and classic games across from Murdoch's. All aboard the Money Train. The Money Train Casino.
101-60, 6:29 to play. Jason Walker, Gary Turcotte back. Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth. So, University of Alberta-Augstana in Camrose has about 1,000 students. About half live on campus. Began in 1910 as Camrose Lutheran College, merged into the University of Alberta in 2004. Based out of Edmonton, about an hour drive away from Camrose. Little history lesson for you.
Well, it's always interesting to learn about these other places.
Wyman goes back door, and Steffiord finds him, and it's 103-60. And Wyman now with 22. And I'm not sure, but I think Camrose, as Ostafjord gets the steal, I think Camrose has a great rodeo. Wyman lobs it to Warp, comes down on the baseline, triple team, gets it to King. Now Ostafjord at the free throw line. And now out to Warp. Warp's going to penetrate, dush it off to King, who puts it up and in. Just ball movement exhibition there by the Saints.
And Augustana now with almost entirely backups, and they drop off quite a bit, as a lot of basketball teams do. With you get your starters, and
King just fouled out.
5 or 6 guys that can play, and then some of the other guys, they're in over their head right now.
King is fouled out, so Slovanchinin back in. So King fouls out with 17 points and 7 rebounds. So the 2 starters on the floor, Harder and Hunter for the Vikings. King fouled out, 4 points away from a career high.
Spencer Marion, who was in, he didn't realize it was the bonus. He went racing back to the other end to get back on defense. They had to grab him and pull him back by his shirt.
City of Camrose population 18,044. So small town, Camrose. Harder hits them both. Water supply for Camrose comes from Dried Meat Lake. It's a great name, Dried Meat Lake. Wyman, Ostafjord in the lane, good. 107-62, 5:20 to go. Deep 3 by Hunter is off the mark, rebound by Ostafjord. I just noticed Hunter's shoes. They are bright and colorful. I like them. Warp! Alley-oop from midcourt. He just couldn't dunk it home, but he laid it up and in. And it's 109-62. And Wyman now with 24. Keaton Smith dribbles near side, up on top now, over to the right elbow. And to Hogg out on the wing. Hogg, free throw line into the paint. Dishes it off to Marion, and a whistle and a foul. And that'll go on Ostafjord. That'll be his second.
Dan Warp coming out of the ball game. He had a very, very solid game.
12 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Yeah. He came close to a triple-double.
Again.
Yeah.
Free throw no good. Rebound tip to Ostafjord. Chase Burnham fouled, and he'll shoot 1-1. So Camrose has a couple of sister cities. Hokkaido, Japan. Queensland, Kami Furano in Hokkaido, Japan. Warwick, Queensland, Australia. Saguenay, Quebec. And Kentonville, Nova Scotia. Brulot back in. We look at notable people from Camrose. 3 retired hockey players. Tyler Bauk, Scott Ferguson, Josh Green. And then Kenneth Iverson, who created a programming language and won some big award, the Turing Award. So. Chase Burnham hits the first free throw. He'll get a second. It's 110-62. 4:30 to go.
Etu Villa is in the game now, and he's been injured all fall and hasn't hardly got to play, and would just love to see him get going.
And Chase Burnham hits them both. 111-62. 4:30 to play. Brulot all the way to the baseline. His pass somehow got to Hogg, and now Marion back out Brulot for 3. No good. Rebound. Slavanchinen. Shamrock Campbell to Slavanchinen. He'll drive. Kick out Villa. A2 gets it to Jovan Slavanchinen. And now Chase Burnham has it with 4 minutes to play. Slavanchinen near corner into the lane. Nice move. Missed it. Rebound. Villa comes down with it. He gets it to Ostafjord. Now Chase Burnham. Tough on top. I don't know who he was throwing it to, and the only one there was Hogg. Or check it, Smith. Smith falls down in the free throw line, and Ostafjord steals it away. And now Slavanchinen. And a blocking foul on Stasuk. 3:36 to go, 111-62. And Slavanchinen will head to the free throw line for free throws.
On Michael Stasuk, his third, team ninth, 2 free throws. Jovan Slavanchinen.
The Camrose Ski Club coach, founded in 1911, is the oldest cross-country ski club in Canada.
Well, you know, like the Winter Olympics, whenever they have the Winter Olympics, it seems like Canada is one of the top countries in medals.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, they just excel. Skating, skiing,
curling,
hockey.
I want to learn how to curl.
Well, it looks like it's a lot of fun. Pretty intense.
It is. Yelling at each other, yelling all the way in the rink. Slavanchinen hits them both, 113-62. Harder, top of the key, working on Villa. Tried to get it to Marion and knocked away by Ostafjord, and then Villa throws it away to Hogg. Back the other way, now Brulot. He'll try a 3, and it's no good, and rebounded by Shamrock Campbell. 3:10 to go. Saints are up 113-62. And Slavanchinen, left wing. Ostafjord dumps it off. A2 Villa. The layup is good.
Great execution of the high-low. Just beautifully done.
Stasuk to Brulot. Nice between the legs dribble. And the shot by Harder, no good. A very late whistle.
But it was the right call.
It was the right call. Ostafjord was holding, but I was wondering if they were going to call it.
I think the officials, like at this time, you know, they don't want to call a lot. They'd like to let that clock run.
Well, there's games that you and I have watched where I'm wondering if they call anything. If they ever like to call anything.
Like that one there, they didn't want to call it, but they had to call it because it was a major disadvantage.
I think had Harder made the basket,
they might not
have called it. Yeah. Jaron Lauber in, and Tyler Wienink. And free throw is no good from Harder. 115-63. Carroll's at 67% shooting. Ostafjord baseline jumper, no good. Chase Burnham with the rebound. Slovanshinen now, he'll drive, puts it up and in.
Well, that's a tough shot he just made.
117-63.
Very skilled. He is going to be nothing but excellent. Good. Really going to be one of the really good players here.
Harder leaves it off left side. Marion, his shot, no good. Baseline jumper, rebounded by Smith. Gets it to Lauber, and he hopped and skipped and jumped in the paint. You see, so Smith and Lauber, and then Hunter was the other one. They got some fantastic shoes, very colorful.
They do have some nice looking shoes.
Harder's has them as well.
Kind of a multicolor aqua, green.
Chase Burnham over to the left side. Shamrock Campbell. Drive down to the baseline, leave it off to Ostafjord, and Chase Burnham might have got away with a walk. Dumped it off to Villa, goes out of bounds. It'll be Augustana basketball with $1:37 to play. 117-63. Carroll will be 12-1 after this, and off until next week when they'll play at Lethbridge. Harder drives, makes a move, blocked away by Villa and a foul, and he'll shoot two. A2 Villa with the foul, his second. 81 seconds to play. Harder 10 points in the ball game. And now still the 10 as he rims it out. He's got pretty good hair too. Kind of reminds me of Detlef Schrempf. Remember him?
Oh, I do. He's got that kind of haircut.
Yep.
Played for the University of Washington.
A long pro career.
Yeah.
Harder gets 1 out of 2. It's 117-64. 80 seconds
I
left.
saw him play against the University of Montana, Kraskowiak, in a great matchup between those two guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was really fun to watch.
Ostafjord out to Campbell on the wing. Skips it off to Villa. Now Chase Burnham for three. Short. Ostafjord had the rebound. And that's a case of them not wanting to call anything because he was being pulled backwards, but they weren't going to call that one. We're under a minute to go. 117-64. Keaton Smith at midcourt. Drives. Stopped. Gets it baseline. And air ball. And with 35 seconds to go, Campbell into the front court. A2 Villa on the far wing. Now Campbell. Now Slovanshinen. He'll drive. Leave it out. Campbell. He'll penetrate. Lit to Villa. He'll try a three.
Hit that.
And it's good.
That's
A2
great.
Villa.
That's great to see him hit one.
And it's 120-64.
That's going to help right there.
Marion. He'll try baseline. No good. Chase Burnham had the rebound, but he's down on the baseline. So 13 seconds to go. It's Augustana basketball. A2 Villa with 5. Harder. Lauber. Turns, no good. Rebounded by Ostafjord, and the Saints.
That'll do her.
They just dribble it out. Your final score tonight from Helena on the Bud Light scoreboard. The Saints 120. Alberta-Augstana 64. Back at the postgame show in a moment. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
This is Jan at Toyotathon. How can I help?
Hi, Jan. Is Toyotathon still on?
Yes, it is. We still have incredible deals like low APR financing and lease offers on our amazing Toyota vehicles.